Welcome to the official channel of the Cine-Literaries. My name is Pratyay Ganguly and today I'm going to review a book, one of my very favorite books, The Lowland by Jhumpa Lahiri. So make sure you subscribe to our channel and stay tuned for these updates. Watch the entire video and leave your comment down there. So Lowland. Actually, before speaking anything about Lowland, I want to tell you something about Jhumpa Lahiri's writing actually. Jhumpa Lahiri is such kind of a writer who throws her words like a flaming arrow. It hits you in your heart, spills you down your blood and smears your blood all around, your thick blood all around the pages, and at the same time it will go away, healing the wound, stitching it with the delicate threads of reality woven in fine frequency with a lost love of life, lost relationships, lost friendship. But at the end of the day, you get to know who you are. So first of all, for the story and the plot, it's an extremely
Lowland,
intricate
the
plot.
name refers to actually a marshy land between two ponds where the brothers grew up, the brothers Subhash and Udayan. During the monsoon, the rainwater would flood over and the ponds would get jointed. Mrs. Lahiri has compared this to the two brothers, born just 15 months apart from each other. These two brothers share some distinctive as well as resemble far opposite characteristics between each other. Subhash, the older one and the subdued one of both the brothers. He's actually the serious one who is kind of a careerist. He wants to go to abroad, secures a scholarship and goes to study and research on his field. Udayan, on the other hand, is equally brilliant as him, but he dreams of a better India, of a better country, and he thinks that he can change the country for the good. And as a result, he writes his name in the list of the Naxalite movement revolutionaries. This book actually talks about the time when Kolkata got rocked by Naxalite movement, a brother who is fighting for his country and a brother who is fighting for himself. And as the story unfolds, you'll get to know the vision of both of them and the way Mrs. Lahiri has portrayed it. In comes Gauri, the love life, the love crush of Udayan, and mixes the chemistry between the two. I can tell you this far about the story and the plotline of this book. If I go more, then I'll give you some spoilers, so I won't give you that, but I would recommend you to go through the entire book. Speaking about the character reliability of this story, it's extremely relatable. Both Subhash, Udayan, the brothers, Gauri, Udayan's wife, and then how the story molds, the Calcutta, the tempo of the story, the language, everything will move you down to the characters. You'll so much relate to the stories that you'll find at some point, this is my story. And speaking about character relatability, being a writer from Kolkata myself, I can actually relate with the characters, both Subhash, Udayan, and the then time of Taliganj. If you have read, those who have read this book, you know Taliganj, because Mrs. Lahiri has given a vivid description of the history of Taliganj. So I myself live in Taliganj myself, so I can relate extremely well to the story, and it's an awesome stuff of a book. As a writer, I want to say about the writing language of Jhumpa Lahiri. So it's kind of a thing that you sit with the book, you read it, and you get on reading it, and when you are reading it, you feel a little tense, you feel a little anxious, you feel some pricks are pricking on your body, you are bleeding, you are crying, you are feeling the worst that you have ever felt in a lifetime. You are feeling you can cry, you are feeling your heart is breaking, you are feeling everything is breaking down inside your body, and then you get up from the book and you say, yeah, okay, what happened?
That is the magic of Jhumpa Lahiri. She hits you with her words so much that I have told you. It pricks you and you will bleed. And when you will bleed, you will smile. Thank God, because I'm bleeding for a good reason. Writing and diction is to me one of the best parts of this book. In spite of the stories, which is a magnificent story and the character curves are magnificent, the writing and diction, I want to give 5 out of 5 stars for this. So, as a writer, to me, the OP onion stars that we have started, to me, the review of this book would be 4 stars out of 5. Why 4 stars? Because I think, as I have said, after the 70% mark, the story will get a little slower, the reading will get a little boring, and you have to have patience to get through all the novel. I must tell you that it took me some time to get through all the novel with all the hurting inside, because as a writer, it's, as Mr. Hemingway had said, writing is very easy. You sit on a typewriter and bleed. But when you're bleeding so profusely inside, it gets a little tough. But apart from that, this story is a must read for all literature lovers. I'm telling you, this is a must recommended. So from my side for Lowland. Make sure to subscribe the channel. This or this way, some way, yeah, okay. Make sure to subscribe the channel, and the links of my books are given below. If you want to read it, you can buy it from the links, and I'll share the link of Lowland below. You can comment, you can say your words below, and you can give your also recommendations, what book you want us to recommend, and I'll give you the recommendation of that book. So for today, tada, meet you in the next video, guys. Until then, read hard, read fast. Reading is love.